So try as much as you want, but not one time. At least 3 months, 7 times, and you will see that your perception of judging or criticizing, it will be gone because you are doing it for yourself. You are not paying a service. You are healing altogether.
Oh, I love that. And you're talking about biodiversity. You're talking about having a wealth of different experiences and having that bring aliveness, right?
Yes, because if you do things differently every day, you make your subconscious never get bored. And you make your conscious always want more. That's curiosity, like the child's always, wow, wow, yeah. We just do things. For example, we just do things with another arm. If we break the arm, and we cannot do the touch brush because we break the arm. We started doing with the other one, but actually you like it. You say, wow, I don't even know how to move the toothbrush. Amazing. And after you go and clean yourself, and you don't know how to clean, all your hand is dirty, everything, because you are used to do it with one hand, with one go, with one same, with one speed. And your perception is like when you go to sleep, you do it the same way, the same size, and you sleep like that for 20, 30, 40, 50. That's why the body gets locked. That's why the fascia get tied. That's why your emotions, they get in a prison and they don't go out, because we don't do simple things differently. We always put the same pants with the first leg first, and after with the other one. We never change the legs, or we never put pants when we are sleeping or sitting. Most of the time we have one way to put it. Yeah, and the shirt same, and to dry yourself when you are taking a shower. You always do the same here, 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 and you don't do another way. And you see a lot of people, they do in their own way, but their own way is forever. We don't want their own way forever. That's why our couple left us. That's why they get tired. That's why it's unfaithfulness in the partnership, in intimacy, because they do all the same. For 1 year, for 2 years, for 3 years, for 5 years, for 15 years. Oh my God, this is what? This is it. And this is nothing. You're just killing the essence of what we are as a humans. We are light. We are something that every day we need to develop to a better version. Next level. Next. Up.
Continuous growth, continuous evolution.
Yeah.
And, Mara, as you're talking about that, it's reminding me of just the cycle of the same that many of us have lived in for so many years. And even before I came to Bali, I remember living in the US, and I used to go into a job where it was a 9 to 5, and then I've had my own business for many years, and that's been amazing. Though even in a business, sometimes you become almost a slave to that business. You find yourself doing too much yourself. You find yourself in the same groove. And when the pandemic hit, everything went virtual in my industry of corporate training and business consulting and marketing. And I remember thinking how cool it would be to work from home and not have to get on a plane and fly to clients. And then when I got that wish, I literally talked into my computer, into this little rectangle, for almost 4 years, because my industry still has not fully come back to in-person. Some places they are, but some places they aren't. And I found myself literally waking up and talking into my computer all day long. And I know a lot of other people are still there. And we're in that cycle, we're in that rut. So what would you say to someone who they have perhaps some grander vision for their life, and maybe they don't feel that meaning? Maybe they have reached a certain level of mastery in their career or in their job or something that they do take pride in, but maybe they're not feeling that full fulfillment. What would you say to them?
One of the kings of Africa, very well known, he used to say, if I was ruling the world, I will change every color, every step of the house, every sofa, every bed, every room, every clothes, every 7 months to people. So they never get systematic, routinary, and structure. They always get never bored. They always get more excitement in the life. So he was putting an example that in a cafeteria is always there. Yeah, he can be the same cafeteria, but you change the colors, you change the chairs, you change the pictures. It's the same. Nothing is bad. But in your office, try to make a change every 7 months. Every 7 months, try to change all your office, or all the meter square that you have. Change the pictures, change the colors, change the pens, do another thing, change the smell, put something, put incense every different month, one. So you feel that you are doing the same, but not in the same feeling. You are doing the same for 10 years, but not with the same smell. You are doing the same, but not with the same vision in front of you. Change the wallpapers, change the phone every 1 month, 2 months. Change the whatever you are looking every day. Change your your freezer. When you go to your freezer and you just see, oh my God, I've been to all these countries. I want to come back. And instead of you putting sad, no, change it for the ones you don't gonna go, even if it's a paper, and say, I'm gonna go there next year, and you fill them up. Yeah, and you fill them up, and after you put another one imaginary, and you fill them up. But it's always a changing. It's always a changing, but they make us be never change. Always the same clothes, like the companies, they have to go with the same suit, and they are working with the same suits, and it's the same suit from Monday to Saturday. And they have one suit, one black tie, one white skirt, one shoes that they are all tied, and they don't change for 20 years. That's why the mind explodes. Mm-hmm. Because you became a routinary human robot without knowing it, but you allow it. So the thing that it helps me myself, it's not advice, I'm just transmitting what it helps me. It helps me because I traveling since I'm 18 years old. I've been traveling more than 100 countries. I never had a home because people tell me, do you miss home? And I never had a home. I always was homeless. And I sleep in the streets, I sleep in the sofas, I sleep in the gardens of big hotels, I sleep in the saunas, I sleep in people's houses, in friend houses, in patient houses. Like I'm sleeping right now in one of your 2 houses that you have here in Bali. And it's not that I have the money, it's because I like to always be in a different place. So I have to adapt like the chameleon to make myself survive and be different. And that is what is been helping me. Once you get stuck in one place with one roof, with one picture, you don't go out from there. It's very hard to disattach, it's very hard to leave. It's the same as the dog. Try to shave your dog or your cat, shave them every month and put them crazy. Still your cat, you will love it. If it's white, yellow, blue, shave, no shave, light, laser, whatever, with chocolate, with fruit, you will still fucking love him because he's your cat. But at least you're gonna see him different all the time, and that it will bring you joy into your life. So that's why life teach me to go everywhere I go and be aware or be capable to adapt to the different life. I don't know, not repetitive. I don't know how you can call it properly, but it's like always a different story. And don't try to make yourself a slave of routine.
I love that. And it's really embracing agility in your life, in the way that you live, and inspecting, adapting, continuously improving, opening yourself up for new experiences, and really living, right? Not just going through the routine, but living. And, I really appreciate that mindset because I've adopted some of that traveling quite a bit over the years, 5 years intentionally homeless as well. And, it's amazing the experiences you can have. And I remember one day I was living downtown Chicago. When I first started traveling, I had another trainer that went with me, and we did a bit of a world tour to Singapore, Thailand, went to India, Portugal, stopped by Munich, Germany, and had a couple different tours. And I remember when we got back to Chicago after about a week and a half, 2 weeks, I turned to him one day and I was like, yo, everybody is doing the exact same thing they were doing before we left. And we came back and we didn't miss a beat. Nothing has changed. I was like, we just time traveled. We
And
just
that's when-
experienced.
Exactly what I just thought. Is being because they've been looking at the same place, going to the restaurant of every Fridays, the Italian restaurant, every Saturdays, the other restaurant, the Argentinian restaurant. They will go into the same for more than 10, 15 years. So people, it's not people, it's the mind. The mind gets used to a surviving mood. Okay, today, my coffee in the morning, my cigar. If not, I don't leave. My makeup, even if I don't have, because if not, they don't enter into my office. My train, my taxi, my car, going 1 hour, come back, my lunch. So that is the thing we have to break paradigms together with energy. We have to break it and to be able to share it together, because one thing that you say, and is very important, when we were traveling, we are homeless because we are looking for a place to live.